In a recent appearance, Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson firmly stated that working people would not experience higher taxes on their payslips following the upcoming budget announcement. This assurance comes as Labour prepares to unveil one of the most significant budgets in recent history, with Chancellor Rachel Reeves expected to announce various tax changes. During her interview with Laura Kuenssberg, Phillipson reiterated Labour's manifesto commitment made during the election, which promised not to increase national insurance, income tax, or VAT on working individuals. However, the term working people has sparked considerable debate and confusion. Phillipson clarified that it refers specifically to those whose primary income is derived from employment. Yet when pressed about whether small business owners would fall under this definition, she refrained from giving a definitive answer, indicating that the nuances of the budget's impact on different income groups are still being assessed. This vagueness has led to criticism from the Conservative side, with Andrew Griffith, the Shadow Science Secretary, accusing Labour of misleading the public regarding their fiscal plans. The Labour government has inherited a challenging economic landscape, marked by a reported £22 billion deficit in public finances left by the previous Conservative administration. As a means to address this financial shortfall without slashing public services, the government is considering various tax adjustments. These include potential increases in taxes related to asset sales and modifications to inheritance tax, alongside the possibility of freezing income tax thresholds. Such a freeze could push more individuals into higher tax bands, potentially generating an additional £7 billion for the government. Phillipson emphasized that despite these discussions, the commitment to avoid burdening working individuals with increased taxes stands firm. When people look at their payslips, they will not see higher taxes. That is a very clear commitment, she asserted. This statement is particularly significant as Labour grapples with the dual pressures of fulfilling its promises while navigating a precarious economic situation. Critics, including former Bank of England economist Andy Haldane, argue that the distinction between working people and other income sources is increasingly irrelevant, suggesting that almost everyone may end up facing higher taxes during this parliamentary term. The upcoming budget is anticipated to strike a bittersweet balance, on one hand, addressing the urgent need for fiscal stability, and on the other, potentially imposing a significant tax burden on the populace. As the government prepares for its first budget in 15 years, both the public and party members are anxious to see how these financial decisions will affect various sectors and demographics. There's a palpable tension surrounding the potential tax increases and their implications for the economy at large. Many Labour members express concern about how these decisions might be perceived, particularly if they contradict earlier pledges made to voters. In this charged atmosphere, Phillipson's comments underscore Labour's strategy to maintain focus on supporting working individuals while managing the realities of fiscal responsibility. The key takeaway is clear. Despite the looming tax rises being discussed, the government remains adamant that they will not directly impact the payslips of everyday workers. As the nation awaits the unveiling of the budget, the dialogue around taxes, working individuals, and economic strategy continues to unfold, leaving many to ponder what the future holds for the UK economy. Stay subscribed for more videos.